Today is Sunday, March 27th. It's 9:08 p.m. It is the last day of spring break, unfortunately. That's not really what I was going to talk about, though. Anybody who knows me knows that I like to dress up. I like to be fancy. I like to wear ties and suits, and I like to dress up. And recently I just got a pair of suspenders, black suspenders, that look very nice. I'm a nerd, but in a good way. I wore them to church today, and I was dressed up very nice. Everybody's like, "Hey, Joey, you look like a 20s guy." And I'm like, "Yes, I do. I do look like a 20s guy. Thank you for the compliment." But anyway, that's besides the point. After church, I asked some friends if they wanted to go to the mall with me, and they're like, "Hey, dude, that'd be so cool." And I'm like, "God, that's fantastic. More plans." I decided to invite my friend, who I haven't seen in a while. He hasn't been at church. He's got some family issue, girlfriend issue. I'm not even going to get into it, because I don't know. I don't really care. But he's got some girlfriend, family issue going on, and he hasn't been at church. So we called him up. I'm driving all the way to my house, because he lives near me. Now he does. But we called him up, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to come over? You want to hang out with us? Want to go to the mall?" He's like, "Oh, man, I'm already going." I'm like, "Oh, that's fantastic. We'll just meet you there." We did meet him there, but he had some friends with him. He brought a few friends with him and his girlfriend. And I had the two people I was with. And his girlfriend wanted to see a movie. And by law, dear God, if you disobeyed this law, you were going straight to hell. The girlfriend wanted to do whatever she wanted to do. She wanted to see a movie. If you disobey that law, you are dead, according to him. I don't follow those laws because I'm a rebel. Anyway, she wanted to see a movie, and I did not. I don't want to see a movie because it's too expensive to get in and pay for the tickets. I don't want to sit down and see a stupid movie. But the other people in my group wanted to see a movie, and everybody had assumed that I wanted to see a movie, even though I had said I'm not going to see this movie. I'm not trying to be a downer. I don't want to. That was not my original plan. I wanted to go to the movies, and no, I did not want to go to the movies. Stop trying to trick me. I wanted to go to the mall, just walk around, pretty much show off what I was wearing, which is kind of arrogant if you think about it. But the people in my group wanted to go see a movie. And I told them I'm not seeing this movie, and they got upset. "Oh, you should come see it with us." And they weren't that upset because they walked into the movie and left me behind. So, since I drove them, what anybody would think to do, since their group left, would be to leave them. Me being the nice guy that I am, I didn't leave them, and I think that I should have, because I waited for 2.5 hours for that stupid movie to get out. And I waited and waited and waited. I walked around. Of course, I got a few compliments from random people about my wonderful suspenders. I pre-ordered a game. There are some good things that come with the bad things. But I honestly believe that I should have left them. But I have this inclination to be nice to everyone. Almost everyone. There's like a select few that I will not be nice to because they've proven themselves. But I didn't leave them. And when they finally showed up after the movie, they all sat down, and I was the seventh wheel, even though I'm the one that drove a majority of them. I was the seventh wheel because I'm the only one in that group that... there's another guy that doesn't have a girlfriend. We were the only two that didn't have a girlfriend. And of course, the girlfriends that were there were like this. I mean, they were like a freaking snake, a cobra, the boa constrictor, that's it. They wrapped around this person's waist like they had candy, which they probably did, if you know what I mean. But it irritates me. I don't like relationships at all. I don't like the flaunting of the relationships. I don't like the, "Oh, my boyfriend or girlfriend is so beautiful, oh, I love them so much." No, you don't. You're 18, you've got your entire life ahead of you, you can't even buy a car. You can't even drive. So why are you talking about that? You don't love them, you don't even know what that word means. If I were to get in a relationship, that is not the first word that would come out of my mouth. I would get to know the person first, going on dates. I would not become, what is the word? I can't think of the word. Like, not dating anybody else. I wouldn't do that. It would not be an open relationship. Oh crap, no, that's not it, I forgot it. Exclusive, that's the word. I would not become exclusive with that person. I would, if I liked that person enough, yes, I would eventually become exclusive, but that's just not how I work. I don't go on a date and say, oh, I love this person, because that's not how I work. I may just be old-fashioned, but I don't like that. And I don't like it when people flirt in front of me, and I know they're happy about their relationship, but there is a time and a place when you stick your tongue down your significant other's throat, and it's not in front of me.